weighing options. With all the fam, how I'm gonna rebuild this. HIP, is taking all my patience. I'm a menace to my own society, prepared for battle, toe to toe with some of the best. I gotta think straight, can't move pieces on this board just to checkmate competition if you're not behind all options. Ciphers, putting formations in motion. Pride aside, even when I take losses, wisdom comes to those who wait. Flush out envy that leads to hate. Sacrifice just to touch the cake tip of the spear. When I first started, long days, long hours, low pay. I felt retarded when I seen the latest V12 go by, catching all the fly bitches. I had to come up with no regrets. Cradle till I die. Wake up, back to life, bars bring verbal IVs. I'm stepping in, putting in work, I ain't showing no IDs. We put too many on them shirts, get graphic with ya. Perfect Picasso, on them corners, directing traffic, call it the scenic route. In the city, boy, coming in them doors, the best way I know how. Translation, I had to go and get it, ship it, or drive it. Out the box thinking, can't fall victim to the hitchman system. They suffocating with that fair time over and over. Police harassment over association. H stand high, remained in the elevated mind state mentally. Yeah, debating over allocated taxes with the have-nots. So that's why me and the homies, we stayed plotting, forecasting our next move. I can't lose, yeah, falling places clockwork. Too much leg work not to emerge winner, especially when we hunched over chessboards for dinner. We plays ahead, you trying to reach the billboards. Shit, me too, BT shit. Breaking bitches back, destroying the headboards. Yeah, I'm back home and it's past due rent, yeah. Collecting up on that shit, I'm the landlord.
Sinatra44. These are tough times. We've got COVID-19, we've got 20 other different things on top of this. Now we've got George Floyd, who's been murdered by PD. What are your personal thoughts on it?
Man, just seeing the video and just seeing like the horrific scene of seeing regular people going to work and police just standing there while they brutally just, kill a human being, man. It's kind of like to the point where you can't even let your kids watch TV, you know what I mean? Because there's so much protesting going on. So it's just, it's real bad, man. It's a real bad time right now.
Now the next question I have for you, I understand that people are angry. How do you personally feel about the hashtag Can't Breathe movement, where we're seeing riots, city blocks burning? Do you feel that they should be taking this type of approach or more of a Martin Luther King approach?
I think honestly, what is it really doing? All it's doing is just people, to me, okay, you're rioting, but you're breaking into stores, you're burning down stores. At the end of the day, what did that accomplish? The same thing that would have happened. The guy got arrested, he's being detained, but what the hell are we really doing? You know what I mean? Is it a continuous point? Is it a Colin Kaepernick stand where I'm never playing for this league again? Is it a stand where you have everybody say, you know what, for this day I'm not supporting this type of organization, where we're not spending no money in this store, or we're not going to this certain place, we're not walking on the streets, we're not, to me, what in Detroit, in Minnesota, all over the world, what is it really doing? Okay, yeah, you're saying hashtag can't breathe, but the point is, it's not going to stop. We have to continuously work together. It has to be, it's not a racism thing. It's, I hate racist, racism coming from the police station to where they're racist against people. It's not a black, it's not a white thing, it's not a red man thing, it's not a whatever. It's everybody, bro, as a whole. So yeah, to me, I'm upset. And I think, personally, when I say it's not going to change, it's not a diss against the people that's protesting. But at the end of the day, just like if they put you on curfew, that's when the real protests come in. That's when the real protests, when we're locking arms and we know that we're going to get maced and go to jail and get in trouble for it. But you know what? It was worth it. That's when the real protests come in.
Like Rosa Parks sitting in the front of the bus.
That's the real protesting. So to me, just yelling and then they police run at you and then, you know, Minnesota did a good job. You know, I feel like they let them go on for 4 or 5 days just because of what happened. But, you know, once they feel like they wanted to shut it down, there comes the army and then, hey, no more protesting. Stand against that army, don't move. You know what I mean? Say, hey, take me to jail, detain me. Because I'm doing this for the people, not just for a show and to steal something to get a YouTube video.
So, obviously we're running out of time here. Wanted to touch base on one last question. If you were to see a resolution take place that would put a stop to this type of racist mentality, how would you address it? How would you tell our politicians to handle the situation?
I tell them to handle it just like they handle history for the last 500 years. You know, you show a blind eye to what the situation as far as the person is. It's not a cop, it's not a person, it's not a black man, it's not a white man, it's the crime. The crime is murder, and it should always be judged as such.
So, in one aspect, you'd much rather see hashtag justice be served.
Yeah, justice be served, man. Not hashtag can't breathe. You know what I mean? I understand what they're going through, but it's multiple people of multiple races, multiple young black men where you just can't label it, can't breathe.
Well, Sinatra44, thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate the interview. You have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Good luck on your video shoot later today.
Thank you, sir.